Hey, in a comment left on our video of Venture Brothers Season 2, Episode 2, Hate Float, somebody said they don't want woke Venture Brothers, and I completely fucking agree.
Well, no, what they said was, why would you want them to return?
Because
then they'd be woke.
And absolutely, even though the market has proven that that's unsustainable, and everybody's trying to veer off course, except DC seems to be kind of...
I mean, he says that like they weren't woke all along?
Well, because, here's the thing, and this is going to be a long video, kids. Chris Malinakic, who wrote for The Tick, a.k.a. Jackson Public, and Doc Hammer, they're pretty, they live in New York, they're liberals.
Yeah.
But I liked it because they never poured all their bullshit politics into the Venture Brothers, ever. And Venture Brothers seemed to be that there was nothing sacred, ever.
Right.
Anything.
Nothing was sacred. Left, right up the middle, whatever.
Sexual orientation.
Some of the, oh God, some of it was just...
I thought he had a switcheroo costume or something. You'll get to that. You'll die when you hear that one. So,
really, if you were to define it in those terms...
I don't think Venture Brothers
was woke from day one.
Was it?
Because
how?
It has all of that, like, representation, sexual orientation,
okay, but, like, I think they kind of make fun of it, like...
Well,
when after the
they make fun of it out of it's respectful though. It's not disrespectful. Like,
but like when
it's
the sovereign,
parody,
when the sovereign died and they disillusioned the council because they were all dead and they were trying to get everything back together. You haven't seen this episode yet. And then there's the comment of the gal wanting more women representation. And then some black villain says, and more people of color. And then the purple guy stands up. Yeah, more people of color. And I'm like, God damn, that was brilliant.
Right?
Just, I love it. Because it is silly.
Yeah.
You're fucking people.
And it's like pointing out the ridiculousness of
the woke
attitude, that mentality,
now Chris,
racism and whatever else.
I've watched all the audio commentaries, and Chris Malinakic, get the name off, it's, he would burn through hours and hours of stuff because, the Orange Man bad, something happened or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then he'd go, oh, well, I can't use any of this anywhere. And he would just throw it away, like a letter to the editor kind of thing. And there was an episode where, it was in the fourth or fifth season where Hank is Batman and they're in the jungle. And
yes.
And there was a character that was kind of a Michelle Bachmann type thing. And Doc Hammer actually calls Jackson out on it and says, hey, why did you have this character kind of be quasi-political? He said political, not Republican. And Jackson went into the whole thing about that. I was like, I thought that was really good that he wasn't, it has to be this, and it has to be like Velma, or it has to be like STD, or it has to be this, or it has to be that. Yeah, it's just a good fucking cartoon.
Right.
So I guess it was, but it wasn't like you're a bad person because you don't like it.
See, that's the thing is that
and by that it shows like Doc's father, Jonas Venture.
Yes.
He's a real prick.
Yep.
But he also didn't care that there was a gay guy on his team.
Right.
So, and as it goes on, it's shown that Jonas is a real prick. Just awful fucking person.
But I mean, it's making fun of all of those things.
Yeah.
So, again,
And thank you to the person who left the comment, because this is something to talk about, because there's always that kind of like, kind of thing.
Because if you think that Doc Hammer and Jackson Pollock and all them are public, gonna come into back to this show of theirs, and proceed to like literally woke it up, like
Velma or
that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah,
no, they would just straight up not do that because that's not what they're about, and they don't have like this hidden message in any of it. It's a fucking hilarious cartoon.
Yeah.
And yes, there is some shit in it that is pretty obscure, and you got to be like well versed to get all of it. And there's a whole bunch of it I'm sure goes over my head, and and the stuff that doesn't though, it's just brilliant. And there's no way would they like just
I don't think they would.
No.
It would be great if they could come back to it. I don't think with how Warner Brothers is it because if it's sold to Netflix.
Because, I mean, if nothing else, it would be making a hell of a lot of fun of wokeism.
Right, especially now because
Right, yes.
it crashed and burned.
I mean, it would be, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be open season.
Like socialism does. Crashes and burns. And don't think you're and see that's the lovability about humans. They're so arrogant they think, oh well, it wasn't done right. No, it's a system. It's a control system and it doesn't work. So there. And we can talk about capitalism and all its problems and abso-fucking-lutely. But doesn't mean socialism is the answer. It means we got to get people off their dying asses and get them into their retirement homes instead of being in government. And we need to get the populace up off their asses and being involved. And we need to get the money out of politics. But that's another conversation.
All those things.
Yes.
But yeah, yeah. That is a whole nother conversation.
That is a whole other bag of
It's a
fucking
ball of wax and a
cats.
can of worms that
Cats in the
we are
river, yeah.
not going to open on our channel.
No.
So, anyway.
Except for me destroying feminism right, left, and center, taking a big fat whiz right on it because it needs it.
But besides that, anyway.
I just don't. I see what you're getting with how they were all very. But it wasn't like, oh, you're a bad person for being white. He shows he's a bad person because he's a bad person, not
Right.
because he's white
Right.
or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
No, it's. Yeah, you're a straight white cis male. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. So, anyway, tell us what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Help us get to 250 subscribers by the end of the year. Bye-bye.